Classic Truck Rescue. I'm Rick.
I'm Jamie.
And that's Annabella. And we're going out today to Turner, Oregon to rescue a 1957 GMC truck. It's not anything real nice, but it's worth saving. We'll be back.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah, so correction, that's a 1956 GMC truck that we're going to get today, but it has a 1957 grill on it. Also got some good news today. Jamie doesn't know about this yet. That cherry tree out there that's sitting right where our building needs to go was presenting a problem because it's right where we need to put the pad. But I found out that instead of measuring from this property line over to the side of the building, I was only supposed to measure from the driveway over to the side of the building, which means that I can move those stakes over about another 10 or 15 feet and leave that tree there, and I'll just take some of the limbs off of it so we don't kill it, and it's all good. What are you looking at, Annie?
Whatever that thing is in the tree right there.
Oh, I don't know what that is. It's like a old cloth. I saw that. It's like an old t-shirt or something hanging up there. Yeah, we find some weird stuff clearing this property out here. Trust me, there was a lot of junk on this dirt before we rode up. But look at how this is that area I cleared the other day with Hunkin over there. And Yunkin, I'm sorry. Cleared that all out with Yunkin the other day. Piece of cake. Jamie's waiting for me to open the gate. Anyway, this is a truck that I put a deposit down on it last June, and yes folks, it is April, but Dan's a cool guy, and he's got another truck that he wants to sell me, and he knows I ain't rich, and hangs on to him for me. And but the second one we're gonna get is either a 54 or 55 GMC first series Hydromatic truck. It's pretty cool. I don't think you've seen it, have you, Jamie? All right, we'll be back when we make a little progress scooting on down the road. Been a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Last June?
Probably.
Yeah.
I got a couple of new acquirements.
Yeah, I saw it. You threw some bait out there for me. Dan's no dummy.
I bought a 55 Suburban.
First series or second? This style or?
This style.
Yeah?
So anyway, it's either 55 or 6. And I'm putting that that 450 front end on it.
On the Suburban?
Yeah.
Ah.
This thing's gonna be intense.
Well, that will be cool. Does it have any seats?
Quad cab. That's why I got those cabs.
Does it have any seats in it? Your
I
Suburban?
haven't seen it yet.
Oh. If it does, can I buy them? If you're going custom with it, you don't really need the stock seats, do you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember this thing was a mess, and I know it was a mess. I told everyone it was, but it's still good for parts, and Dan was real reasonable on the price. He didn't try to rate me or anything, so we're all good.
It's all good for you.
And there are good parts on it. So it's a 56 GMC, and we know that because it's got the flat steering wheel. Also, I think I looked at the VIN on this, and the C or the Y stands for either a C or Y stands for 56. This might, hold on now. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
This thing got camper on it?
Yeah.
So it was a camper, was a Hydromatic.
Are you sure it's not a 57?
It might be a 57. It seems to me like the Y is for 57. But anyway, this is a complete 57 grill, and the difference between a 55 and 56 GMC grill and 57 is 57's 1 year only, and it's got this indentation that goes across the center.
Right, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
This 57's got this indentation on the grill centerpiece, and it follows through to the eyebrows that go around. Also, the 57 has dimples in the middle of the bumper bullets, and a 55 and 6, they're just dished in there. It doesn't have this dimple, and that's a 57 only grill with the grill center bar missing the emblem. This would have had a 250 emblem on it for 1 ton. 150 is 3/4 ton, and 100 is half ton. But the 1 ton does share the same size sheet metal and grill as the 3/4 tons and half tons. Once you get into a 1.5 tons, then they have a larger wheel opening and they're 3 inches wider. So we're going to get this unloaded. Did you give that your sign of approval, Anna? Did you check that one out? Yep. Okay. All right, we're going to get her loaded up because daylight's fading, and then we're going to go look at some of Dan's other stuff because he's got bait out here for me. He does that. Get off, isn't it?
All the way from Cornelius.
I think my dump truck's going to be helping with the unloading.
Actually, I just backed it up to a tree,
Oh, yeah.
hooked the chain, and just drove it right off.
There you go.
Nah.
That'll work too. Looks like we got the bait well right too. Yeah, I think so. Oh, now we got to get all these blocks out.
That thing was just trying to be brutal.
Yeah, it was. It didn't want to go easy,
It
did
didn't
it?
want to play.
I like that Takaluchi. Takaluchi.
What?
The Takaluchi.
Oh, you like that? Yeah, we could use that, couldn't we?
Takuchi. Takuchi.
Well, you said the same
What?
You said the same 450. So, guy
When you got
hauled
that front end off?
Yeah, the guy hauls that thing on a roll deck, and I mean this thing was at probably, oh god, 20,000 pounds. It was a tanker.
Yeah, he hauled it to the swap meet.
Hold it here.
Oh, where'd you get it?
Up at Scott's.
Oh, up by us.
Yeah, it was a guy that used to work for us. He, after being there all those years, he had to get off the property. So I got the fire truck and that E450.
When you get your Suburban, if it has seats, can I buy them from
Yeah.
you since you're going custom?
Yeah.
All right, as I have 2 of the 55 GMC versions, which are carryalls,
Okay.
and
And no seats.
I think that's all I need. I got the front one. I need the middle one and the back one.
Okay. I have never seen it, so I don't know if they're in it.
All
But
right.
if they are, you get dibs at it.
Awesome. I'll give you a fair price for them.
We'll do horse trading.
Yeah.
I need parts.
You know, I got my building finally. Well, I don't. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow.
Wow.
3 loads, the whole kit.
That was that metal one?
Yeah, 48 by 96.
Yeah.
But I noticed you put your roof up first. Do you recommend that?
Well,
Get the roof up before the walls?
I just paid the guy to do me a roof only because you can get a permit for that.
Gotcha.
And we got into a pissing match because I told him I wanted 16-foot eaves, and the grade was a foot low. And I told his guys, you know, set those rafters, you know, basically a foot higher.
Yeah.
I got home and they were based off of the grade, not the finished grade, and I was, oh god, I was furious.
Yeah, because you're trying to do other
Then
stuff.
he got all mad at me and hung up on me.
Yeah. I'm using Rick.
Rick,
No, this Rick.
well,
I can't afford to pay anyone to.
There's a Rick that's going to come finish that.
Yeah.
He used to work for Steve, and he helped build that one.
Yeah, that's
So-
a nice building over there. Can you show Jamie your truck
Yeah.
while I chain this down?
Yeah.
You got to see his old advanced design. It's
This will be your
beautiful.
inside.
Original paint. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
That's what he wants to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. Cool.
Here's our little golf cart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Built it all out of a real car.
That's way
We had
cool.
that up at PIR swap meet on TV.
What is this? An Anglia? What is it?
It's a 55 Chevy Nomad.
Oh, wow.
We built it out of a sedan delivery. It's got suicide doors,
Oh, that's
so you
cool.
can get in and out of it. All the dash is a real 55 Chevy.
This is cool. Awesome. Look at your wall art. That's way
And
cool.
there's my 54 Jenny.
Oh, yeah. He wants this one?
No,
Oh.
this is my baby.
Oh.
So look at the interior. That's all original interior.
Oh, wow. This is
It
like
was in
his,
a barn.
it's like his Tinker.
76.
That's cool. Have you seen the Tinker truck that we have? It's a 58. It's a big farm truck.
We took it
That's
in. We
cool.
brought it in just to get it started, and found out the engine was cracked.
Oh, man.
That's why it ended up at the junkyard. And then this Walt Hager out here in McClay, he had bought it. And he put it in the barn since '76.
That's cool. Do you know Ron Thompson, Bowtie Performance out here?
No.
Oh, okay. He's got a biz Bowtie Performance. I had a 70 Nova that he built
Wow.
from ground up, and took first in show in the October 2010 show, and then it got burned up. My sister kind of burned up my garage. But
Horrible.
yeah, this is really cool.
Got the Cheech and Chong mobile.
I know.
And the girls are over here.
Oh, right on. Oh, yeah, I got to zoom in on that. Ta-ta! This is cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun up there this year with this. We got a '57 Chevy golf cart too. It's all metal.
That would be so much
It's in
fun
that
to go
truck.
out and go.
Oh, we had a blast. Just a real showstopper.
That's cool.
This will be at the car shows here this summer in another month or two. All we had to do is put the exhaust on them
Cool.
and button the fender back up and buff it, and it's ready to go.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing.
But the main thing I got it for was I was going to cut this off right here
Yeah.
and then use it for part of the quad cab. So I was going to make a dual cab, and then buddy Randy says, "Hey, I got a Suburban." Well, God, what's cooler than a Suburban?
Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't got to make a quad cab. I can still put these together, but
Yeah. Boy, that was some kind of a heavy-duty work truck,
it was.
road crew or something.
Yeah, it was a Standard Oil truck,
Yeah.
and then it got bought up by this construction outfit. But it was blue, you know, like the blue and red Standard Oil.
Yeah.
This one here was just a farm truck, somewhere out here in the State area or something.
What are you doing with this stuff?
Well, we don't know yet, but you get first dibs.
All right. I'm dibbing on that stuff.
That stuff's really nice.
Yeah,
the
it's
sheet
just
metal was pretty decent on it.
they ain't making any more of it. You know, most people like the small stuff, the pickup stuff, but I got a lot of big trucks. I'd be interested in those. I think this is the grill stuff that goes with it.
Yep. It's got the grill, the radiator, the hood.
Yeah. Do you have the little thing that went in the hood?
No.
The GMC thing? Okay.
No, somebody already snagged all that.
All right. Think about it.
Yep.
Let's go look at what I've been bugging you about.
Which one?
Your parts truck for your nice truck. Is that the tank you're going to put on your old guy?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's too big. So yeah, what I'm going to do on that is I'm going to strip that all down, take the cab off, and just sell the chassis.
Yeah, someone will want it.
Yeah. Because the cab's pretty road
Looks
solid.
legit
It's
to
got
me.
a good big back window in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch the step. It could be
Oh, landmine?
like gopher holes.
Oh.
Those things have been rampant.
I had one of those.
The Sport Fury?
Yeah. Mine wasn't very sporty though. It had 2 more doors on it. Yep, that's it. Is this a 54 or 55, Dan? A 4. And it's a 3/4 ton.
Yeah. Even got the key in it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is it the same year as the one you got in the one
Yep.
that you were showing me?
Yep, same truck. He even had a hydromatic again.
Yeah.
They must have made a ton of automatics.
Yeah. I don't know that they made as many of these. I'm gonna be honest with you. That were hydromatic. I know it's not like super rare, but
I just ended up with a ton of them.
you got lucky. Anyway, so this is a 54 or 55 first series advanced design 3/4 ton GMC pickup. Originally had the hydromatic. It's got a 4-speed in it now though, right?
Yep.
There's the hydromatic shifter. It's not in that bad a shape really at all. This was Dan's parts truck. Well, you probably already saw his nicer one, but it's got a 5-window cab, and you know, it's got its good points. So we already discussed a price on that. Are we good with that? And if you're good with that, I'm not out there to beat you up or nothing. Fair?
Yep.
All right.
This thing ran in 91.
Yeah. I think that is.
It's a neat old truck. I think this truck would be a cool truck just to get running and clean up a little, you know. And
I'm pretty sure that engine runs.
yeah?
Because the old man that had it, there's no title on it.
Okay.
So,
it last registered in Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay. I can
So
get,
I don't know if the old man died or what, but
do you know who it was registered to?
no,
Okay.
I bought it from a guy over in Independence who this was stored over there. Here is gonna be a that 2016 Cadillac ATS interior, which is the car on the other side. Fits perfect,
Wow.
dash and all. And I've got a LS all aluminum engine with a 6-speed automatic going in that thing.
That's going to be neat.
And it's going to be
heck.
bagged and on the ground.
And it's got friend doors, so that'll be cool.
And the patina is just as you see it. I'm just bumping
Wet
it.
sand it and clear coat it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's going to be incredible.
That's what I'm probably going to do with this one, to be honest with you.
I got a new label here, a new one here. I'm swapping some parts of bumpers
Yeah.
to get the best of all of this.
That's cool.
That's good. Dan stacks the deck in his favor.
Yeah. And I got the
Parts cars are
53.
good.
But I have 3 straight 8s, and I believe.
Does this have a straight 8 in it?
Oh yeah, they all do.
That's such a cool motor.
Yeah.
The straight 8.
They raced out of those engines.
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
So
wow.
between the Jimmys and the Buicks, they were the racers' favorites.
Yeah. Yeah. I see you hauled up back another old GMC over
Got
there.
another Jimmy over there.
You're not trying to bait me with that one, are you? I got to slow down on the advanced design trucks.
That one's just
Slow down.
That one's just an early series.
What's going on with the side dumper? Did someone buy it?
No.
Oh, that's
What were you wanting on that one?
I don't know. I had it for 15.
Somebody asked me about that. If you asked me about that.
So good shape. That one will run.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoever asked me about that side dumper. 58, right?
Yep.
58 Ford. I think it's 1.5 ton, maybe 2 ton. Side dump truck. This nobody can have because he's got some crazy plans for it. It's pretty cool though.
Are those guys friendly?
I don't know about
Where's Anna?
so.
That car's just, it looks even better with the weeds growing up around the bottom of it.
That car is going to out
Looks
here
like a
in the
mushroom.
yard art.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
50 Nash Air Flight.
A 50 Nash Air Flight. I've shown this before. You saw that last video I did, didn't you, Dan?
Yeah.
It was cool. People liked it. What's up with this guy? It looks pretty straight,
This
huh?
one I traded the Suburban for.
Oh, so this is going bye-bye.
Randy has a...
It's a large car with a console.
Yeah, 383.
I've got a big old...
Great.
It's got a 383 in it,
Yeah.
727. Cool. Yeah, these are cool. I like them. I've got a big old 70 Buick Wildcat that's got the buckets and console in it. These were like the businessman's muscle cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you haven't seen the Suburban that you're getting. What year is it?
It's a 5 or a 6.
And it's a Chevy.
Jimmy.
Oh, it's GMC. Then it's a carryall. Damn.
Okay.
It is. I know it's confusing as heck, but the Chevys were Suburbans and the GMCs were carryalls.
Do they have seats in those too?
The Suburbans and carryalls both had seats.
Okay.
The panel trucks didn't have the middle and back ones. It's the middle and back.
Right.
I've got a really cool one that I want to build, all original, that I've got all the Napco stuff for and everything, and I wanted to do it 100% stock.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Dwayne, the other part of Triple D Auto, he's done 2 Napcos.
Yeah.
Well, I think both of them are 55. He's got a ton of parts. He goes, oh,
So
yeah.
the lady, you got it from her husband's dad, bought it new.
Yeah. So, he drove it all through high school, and
That was
it
probably
got
cool.
tired, and they parked it up there, and he covered it with a tarp, and it just sat.
Can we look at the inside, Dan?
It's got a little water down in it.
I always ask before I go opening people's stuff up. That's cool.
Yeah.
In a big old car like that, that thing coming up out of the console. That's just neat. And the bucket seats. It's actually in pretty decent shape.
Yeah, we
you know
went in and cleaned it.
Yeah, the
in
interior
the
on my
water.
Wildcat's pretty nice too.
The rear seat's pretty crusty. You know, it's
I've seen crustier, and I know
And,
you. I know you have.
sun damaged pretty bad.
Yeah.
But the car sat up there, and so we brought it. We brought it home. We brought it home, and we got it running within a half hour.
Oh yeah, that's always fun, huh?
So, but then there's no brakes. The brakes are solid on the front, which is pretty typical.
Yeah.
And then we had to drill the lock out. So that's why I got the tire holding the trunk down.
Boy, that thing just looks like it got rode hard and put up wet, Dan.
Yeah,
They used that thing.
yeah. But the rear, the trim around the rear windows in the...
No, I was talking about the
Back
truck.
there.
I'm zoomed in on your
Oh.
red 4-wheel drive over there. No,
It's been in
one,
the briars.
this one looks like it's
been
been
in the
taken care
briars
of.
for 25 years.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
mean,
neat.
completely covered.
Yeah.
You couldn't even see it. All I could see was that front grill.
I've got
And
a,
he goes, "That's a fire truck."
I got a
I
few
go,
like
"Dibs."
that. I just dug a 67 Barracuda Fastback and a 73 Corvette out of my bushes. I was telling people, because I just got that new tractor, you know, I'm out mowing my pasture at 2 o'clock in the morning in the rain and stuff.
You knew they were in there, right?
Yeah, I knew they were in there. I made a joke about it. I was like, I put a Cuda and a Corvette out here somewhere, and then I mowed all the bushes around them. What?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie can't wait till we get our cows.
There's 20 of them back here. Do you see the school bus? Like
Is that a short bus?
Short bus with a handicap lift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's going to be our swap meet car.
Yeah, save that for me for when I get done building my building. I'll need you to come get me. Take me to swap meet.
But yeah, that Suburban's going on that chassis.
Oh, on the big Suburban. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that'll be cool. Is that a full-time 4-wheel drive, or has it got hubs?
I believe it's got hubs on it. Watch out!
Oh,
Rear end.
thank you.
I just spotted it.
Yeah, it's got hubs.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, you got rid of a lot of stuff since the last time I was here.
Well,
You had a whole ton of fenders out here.
yeah, I just sold all those and swapped.
Yeah? They eat them up?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I've got a whole moving van full of fenders for the second series. Yep, the short bus.
Look at this. It's got all the tie downs.
Oh, wow.
Taking those seats out.
What are you going to do with it?
It's gonna be our swap meet trailer.
Oh, yeah, you can haul some stuff in here.
All set up racks in there.
Yeah. Place to stay dry if it gets crazy like it probably did this year.
$1,500 and it runs.
Oh, man. Gas or diesel?
Diesel. The school district bulletproof this already.
Is this a 1.5 ton or 2 ton?
It's the heavy.
It's bigger than a 1 ton.
450.
Yeah, it's probably 1.5 tons. That's cool. $1,500. You scored that.
Well, the
Would you
front-
get at auction or something?
No. Randy had to scrap 44 school buses, full-size buses.
Uh-huh.
He was going to scrap these two,
Oh, no.
and he goes, "I got a short bus." I said, "Don't scrap it, please." And he goes, "It runs, but the front end's totally bashed off of it." He
Oh,
goes,
you
"I
already got it fixed?
He goes, "I got another school bus with a perfect front end and a blown engine. I'll bring it out. You take the front end off of it and put it on this,
Yeah.
and then give me back the school bus."
Looks great. Hey, anytime you can save something from being scrapped and put it to work, that's cool.
Oh, this thing is fantastic now. I even took the best of the bumpers and everything.
Yeah, we got to get out of here before Jamie comes back here. She just wants everything. Oh, my goodness. The list I have to pick up.
But we're painting this kind of a hot rod black,
Yeah?
putting triple D auto on it, and
Oh, flat black?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that'd
then
be cool.
the back is gonna say "hot for teacher."
I'm hot for teacher. Right on. Cool. All right, well, I should probably give you some money. Anyways, Dan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hold on. Thank you very much. And he sold me another truck. And we appreciate you showing us around out here.
Yeah, you're
Dan's building a new building. I'll be calling you for
This one
advice.
here is gonna be Disneyland compared to that.
Yeah, Dan's putting an airplane up on top of it, right?
Right through that corner,
Like it's crashing into it or out of it?
right out of it. Like
That'll be cool.
Like it came in over the trees, lost
Oh,
the
yeah.
wings, lost the wings, and came right through the front.
Right on. All right, well, thank you, buddy. It's been
right.
good. Anyway, classic truck rescue.
You wanna go?
Got another one loaded up. Probably a parts truck, I would think, wouldn't you, honey?
I'm just getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Grill.
Anyway, I'm tired. You tired?
Nice grill.
It does have a nice grill. Yeah, and those are getting hard to get. I have a lot of people that contact me because they want the harder to find stuff. So if I see something like this, and it's got a small block Chevy in it, and there's, you know, the fenders aren't too shabby, and you know, we don't get rich off these, but it makes you feel good to save one from getting messed up and put some more parts into circulation.
Now I have a dumb question for you.
What?
You know how I like the hoods on the 58 or 9 because they got the humps.
The big humps.
So could you put a big hump hood on a bigger truck, 57 GMC?
No, the 55 through 57 hoods are not the same width as the 58 and 59 because
You got dual headlights.
Yeah, but I mean
they're
a
wider.
bigger truck, not a regular size.
No, and
pickup.
it doesn't
It's
matter
still-
because
oh.
the theory still holds
I
true.
love
Triple
the-
D Auto could cut one down. You've seen the Nomad in there. We could make anything.
Don't give her
anything.
ideas. That's just gonna.
Because I love
Add
the
to my
big,
list.
I love the humpy hood, but
Yeah.
I like the 57, and I really like that girl. But I like the big truck Mustang.
Classic truck rescue. Hitting the road. Peace out. It's late. We're home with the truck. Sometimes when I go get a rescue, and this is a rescue, a parts truck or whatever, I like to do a little video when we get home. Kind of cool. Anyway, I was looking at Yunkin, and I was like, man, I'm still so grateful I got that. And I am. But then I thought about the mole. We call Jamie's truck Gopher. And when we got this trailer, we called it the mole. We figured it'd be good to have the Gopher hauling the mole. But this trailer's kind of taken a beating since we've had it. But a lot of people don't know this, but some people do. For the first 4 or 5 years that I was doing this stuff, every time I went to get a truck, I had to go rent a U-Haul trailer. Yeah, check back on some of them older CTR videos. But anyways, we've had the mole for a long time, and the best thing about it is, and I'm totally grateful for it, is that when we get home at the end of the night, I used to have to unload whatever truck we had, no matter what time we got home, so that I could get up early the next morning and return the rental trailer. But what's cool about having the mole is, no, I just got to get it out of the way, and Jamie can drive something else in the morning, and I can just pull that off to the side. But anyways, this was a good buy, and a lot of people are probably looking at this truck going, oh my god, what a piece of junk. There is some good stuff on this, and I just went and looked at the VIN tag and checked it with some of my other trucks. It is a 55 GMC 1-ton that was a motorhome. Somebody ripped the motorhome stuff off the back of it. But what's cool about it, starting with the wheels, is it's got 16-inch wheels all the way around, which is rare for a 1-ton, and probably hard to come by. But also, at some point, this thing got into a little front end fender bender or something, and somebody, and what's funny is with most of the 55 through 57, actually 55 through 59 GMC trucks, if they got wrecked, people just put Chevy front ends on them because they were more plentiful. And what's funny is somebody wrecked this 55 GMC truck and put a 57 GMC grill and bumper on it, and they even included this splash pan, bumper filler panel, splash pan, whatever you want to call it. Those are impossible to find. It's got a really nice chrome grill on it with no dents and no rust, and it's just weird that I find one. In 1957, Chevrolet made 360,000 trucks. In 1957, GMC made 60,000 trucks. So just for so that's a 1-year only grill and bumper bullet treatment, and for someone to put that on there is unusual, but that's the whole reason I bought this truck. But also, it has a not locked up small block Chevy in it. The truck was an original automatic, and those emblems are hard to come by, and it's got them on both sides. It is a parts truck, though. The doors are rotted out, although I have to say the cab is actually not too bad. Most 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC trucks have totally rotted out cab corners on them. This one's got a little rust right down there, but they're not gone. And what's cool is when they had the camper on the back of it, you can see the frame. And another telling thing about this is somebody ripped the camper off. You can see that. You can see the frame from the camper, but they never built another bed on it. So they must have felt like the truck was worth saving and get rid of the camper. But what's cool is they didn't cut the window out to put the passageway through, and you can see that vinyl and the snaps and everything there. That probably was an opening going into the camper. But what's cool is a lot of the trucks that I have that used to be campers, they just cut the back of the cab out, and they didn't do it on this one. So that's cool. Got a pretty decent looking dual exhaust on it. And another thing that a lot of people overlook, these mirrors, these are called West Coast mirrors, and they don't make them anymore. They're getting hard to find, but they've got like little visors over them, and none of the framework's bent on these. And I've had a lot of guys asking me, hey Rick, do you got a good set of West Coast mirrors? And the glass is broken on this side, but the frames are perfectly intact, so I'm thinking you could get a mirror that size, but I just never seen one with hoods over the mirrors like that. And got the GMC and Hydromatic emblems over here. And another thing is, see these holes in the bottom of the fender right here? Those would have been where, when it was a 55 or 6 GMC, it had those splash pans right there. See below the parking light, those extra chrome pieces? Those would have been right here, and that's what that hole's for. But it's really cool that somebody saved a nice 57 GMC grill right there, and it would have had a emblem right here where these holes are that said 250 for a 1-ton. I've got those. And here's another thing, 55 and 56 GMCs had this, like, I don't know, mesh grill behind the GMC emblem. On 57 GMCs, all this was cut out and it was all open, and all they did was make some pieces come down here that attached to the emblem. I don't know if that was just to change the style or get more air in there or whatever, but that's cool. It's all good. Dan was nice to me on this truck. He didn't charge me a lot. He was just, you know, he doesn't strike me as a fool, so I'm sure he made some money on it, but he left some meat on the bone for me. And another thing is, the seat isn't all torn up. I would bet that I could clean that seat up and make it look fairly decent, and the frame's good, all the stuffing's good, the upholstery's not ripped. That steering wheel horn button is definitely desirable. The gauges on GMC trucks from 55 to 9 are completely different than the Chevy ones, and the desirable GMC gauges are the chrome ones right there, because they made plastic ones too, and those bezels around all the gauges are steel, where they also made plastic ones, but this one's got the deluxe stuff, and all the knobs that are still there are in good shape. Dash is hacked. It's got all the e-brake stuff, and I have a lot of guys that I kind of restore those, and guys like those. Pretty solid up above the windshield there. And sometimes these cabs, you know, they're selling reproduction cabs for these trucks for $10,000 to $12,000. So if I got 10 of these cabs and I take 3 of them to make one good cab, then that's cool. There's good meat on the bones here. Yeah. I like the way the doors and fenders lined up. And actually, look at that. First thing on 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC trucks is that's always rusted out. That bottom part of that fender. And that one's not. So, that's good. Anyway, I know some of my viewers were hungry for a rescue video. I'm not trying to buy a bunch of trucks right now. I'm trying to get my building built. Actually, we'll be going tomorrow to pick up the first load of the building. And I'm just rounding up the ones that I've made commitments on. Got a few trucks out there I got to get home, but I'm also gonna let a lot of stuff go because I need a shop. Anyway, Classic Truck Rescue, just feeling grateful. Thank you, the Mole, and thank you, Gopher. Thanks to Jamie for putting up with me. And thank you, Lord. Peace out.